Welcome back, everyone. I'm Zell, and today we're talking about a Van Poppel. A Gudy Van Poppel custom Ferox. You know, the Ferox, whenever it was released, was not my favorite knife. I talked to Gudy about it, and Gudy told me that the Ferox was designed to be the basic, hard-use tactical knife, and it wasn't supposed to be frilly. So, there's the box that came directly from Mr. Van Poppel, and we'll look through all this stuff just because we can. That is an M390 Custom Wii, serial number 076. And this is the start of the Van Poppel project. Why? Because this is the first time in all of my dealing with knives and doing videos and working with Wii and designing and everything else that a custom maker has given me a knife. And it's a bit overwhelming, to be quite honest, because I look at what's done, and we'll look through this knife. That's why we got the hard lights out and there's a lot of shadows on this video, because I want you to be able to see as much detail as you possibly can in the knife. Anyhow, it was a bit overwhelming to actually be given this knife, and I want to preserve this knife and make it something that we can see regularly. Now, I have a standard Ferox. We're not going to get it out today because today it's all about the custom, and we're not going to talk specs. We're not going to talk any of that stuff. We're just going to get a good look at what Mr. Van Poppel has done. As we look through on the handles, he's given it an interesting hand-done rock pattern that is just amazing. And then I'm not sure what he has used before he put it in the tumbler, but it comes out so nice. See if I can get the light on that guy. I mean, it's pretty amazing. And he went through, I want to show you some things here. He went through all of this, but he left all of the edges of the handle scales. He left them all untouched, so you can get your grip on the knife still, and everything's in good order. And you don't end up with, weird rock where your hands are actually gripping right through here where your fingers are on it, or where the back of your hands on it is still reasonably smooth. And that's some forethought in putting this thing together. Big cutouts. I assume he did with the mill. The reason I assume that's because I think there's 3 of these, and I think they're all pretty much the same as far as the cutouts go. They have different patterns and different anodizing and different backspacers. But anyhow, let's see if you can. Yeah, you can see down in there. It says, I don't know if you can read it or not. It says custom Wii, not weed. We'd have to go to Colorado for that. Custom Wii, Gudy, and it has the Van Poppel logo, 2018. And ding! Oh, it's just all right. Hang with me here. This is a lot for the eyes to take in. Here is the very end of the backspacer, and that is super cool. And then as we go up the backspacer, get that in the light, we have a rainbow anodization up that backspacer that is just wow. And the file work, and I talked to Gudy, that is hand file work he did on that backspacer. Just beautiful. We have the same or similar, not the same, similar rainbow anodization here on the pocket clip. I did not ask Gudy, but I assume he does that with a flame to get the good rainbow out of it. That's what I would do. And freaking awesome. And wipe that guy off a little bit. We have a custom Van Poppel bead. Let's see if we can get that. It's hard for me to see with so much light in here, even see the screen to see if I'm getting everything in the light. But I hope I am. Very nice. Now, custom knife. There's a bunch of you out there. They're going to give this thing crap for big old holes in the side of it that you can stick your fingers through and clamp your... Whoop! Got the camera. And slam the blade down on. This is a full-on custom, my friends. All those things don't matter. What does matter is it looks friggin' cool. Now, these knives, there were 2 other ones, and these knives sold for $800. Now, this one is not for sale. It was given to me by Mr. Van Poppel. And here it will stay, and that is why over the next, it's going to take quite a while, but over the next while, we're going to embark on the Van Poppel project, the Ferox project, the Gudy Van Poppel Ferox project, something like that. We'll probably just call it the Van Poppel project, because we're going to make some nice displays, stuff like that, for this knife and a stock Ferox. There you go. Now, Gudy did not do anything with the blades. He was very happy with the blades. I'm going to be kind of whiny here and say that I wish he had done something with the blades. I just wanted to see what he would have done. That's the thing. But beautiful knife. If you have a Ferox, you might contact Gudy. I don't know how much it would cost, but he might be willing to... he's a custom knife maker. He might be willing to do another one. I don't know. Haven't asked him about that. But, wow. I know that he did 3 for the U.S. Well, this one and 2 more. And he did 8, I believe, for a distributor over in Europe. And those knives, the ones here in the U.S. went for $800 US. The ones that were sold over in Europe went for nearly €1,000. So there you go. Custom knives, guys. The money racks up fast. But very, very nice. And I appreciate it. Thank you, Gudy, if you get to watch this video. I really appreciate it. Beautiful knife. And unfortunately, we're not going to do what you would like for me to do, as I know you would like for me to just put it in my pocket and use it. But we're going to use all the machinery we got around here to make ourselves a stand for this thing. Partially because of working with We Knife Company, and partially because Gudy just made an awesome knife and we want to show it off. So we're going to make a display stand for the 2 knives, and if you guys have ideas for that, let me know. Put it down in the comments, and I'll look through it. I've got some ideas. We'll see where it goes, but should be fun. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And it's a Van Poppel. Oh, have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next time.